The Indian Institute of Technology in Mumbai has achieved a great milestone by coming into the world's top 150 universities in the latest edition of the QS World University Ranking released on Wednesday. QS founder and CEO Nunzio Quacquarelli also congratulated IIT Bombay for securing its highest rank ever and said that they have ranked over 2,900 institutions for this year's ranking system.
That we're launching the 20th edition of the QS World University Rankings, and I'd like to congratulate Indian universities in their ever-improving performance. We've rated 2,900 institutions for this year's ranking system, and there are 45 Indian universities that are appearing in the ranking. That is a 297% increase over the last 9 years. So really continuous, steady improvement by Indian universities. We're seeing that the IITs and IIS are the top performing Indian universities. I'd particularly like to congratulate IIT Bombay for coming 148th in the world as the top performing Indian university ever and the top performing public university. I'd also like to congratulate Chandigarh University as the top performing Indian private university that came in the rank 771 to 780. I had the honour of meeting Prime Minister Narendra Modi in 2021 and really was impressed by his passion and commitment for improving higher education in India and his involvement in the national education policy. And since then, QS has been trying our best to support the improvement of access and quality of higher education in India across all states. And we hope that our World University Rankings and our iGauge and QStar rating systems and other initiatives will continue to carry that momentum forward, and we see more Indian universities performing even better in the years to come.
There are 45 Indian universities that are appearing in the rankings. The QS World University Rankings is an annual publication of university rankings that comprises the global overall and subject rankings. Earlier, the Indian Institute of Sciences, Bangalore, achieved its highest rank in 2016 with a ranking of 147. According to the official statement, IIT Bombay has been ranked first in India and has moved significantly up from 177th rank last year to 149th rank this year. Union Minister Rajeev Chandrasekhar also expressed happiness over India's achievement.
I am very pleased that in the QS World Universities ranking this year in 2024, 45 universities, Indian universities, have made it to the ranking. Last year it was 41, and it's very important to understand that in the last 9 years, Prime Minister Narendra Modi has really transformed education in India, and 275% growth has happened in the last 9 years in terms of the number of Indian universities that are now in the World University Rankings, the QS World University Rankings. IITs, IIScs, IIITs, many private universities, and I'm glad that Chandigarh University, for example, is the #1 private university. It is clear that the Prime Minister's vision of empowering our youth starts with education and universities being reformed and improved. The national education policy that is now creating more and more opportunities for our youth. And the important part of these rankings are that in Asia, Indian universities are seen from an employer reputation point of view as the best. That means employers find Indian universities amongst the universities in Asia the best as far as students are concerned. So I think this is a tangible, visible sign that Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji believes that the future of India will be scripted by, built by the energies, determination, the vision and the innovation of our young Indians, and that he has created an education environment and an education system and education policies that is currently making Indian students more and more globally competitive, more and more capable to take and pursue the opportunities that are emerging in the coming years. No, number one is the expansion. That is, we have now, like I said, 275% growth in the number of universities, number of Indian universities in the QS World Ranking between 2014 and 2023. Number one. Number two, that the employer reputation or the employer credibility with Indian universities is at an all-time high. In Asia, Indian universities are seen as the best. Number 3, now increasingly, apart from the IITs and the IIScs, triple ITs and private universities are also entering the ranking, which means there is a across the board improvement in higher education in India, thanks to Prime Minister Narendra Modi's policies.
Sir, IIT Bombay has grown 150 universities, attaining the highest ever rank of 147 US world.
No, look, we are proud. I think it is, as Indians, we are proud, and more importantly, for Indian students and the generation of Indian students that are students today, the fact that Indian universities are today world class means less and less Indians will have to travel abroad to get high quality education, and that Indian education now is not just good, it is amongst the world's best.
Subscribe to Midday India. Get direct notifications on all our videos by clicking on the bell icon.